Hi there, and welcome to the channel. I'm Firefox at Tulikko Gaming. I hope you'll enjoy the video. Welcome back to a deep dive into HAB displacement. If you haven't seen the HAB displacement tutorial, I've added a link in the description below. As some of you pointed out, there were a few things I failed to explain. In this video, I'll try to give you a better understanding of the goal of HAB displacement. And a little side note, I appreciate your positive feedback and critique. It helps me help you. With all that said, let's get to it. We built this HAB configuration in the previous video, and some of you have asked how it looks on the inside and if you can walk around in it. To start with the latter, no, you can't walk around in it, and you are not meant to. The goal of the construct was to showcase what displacement looks like. HAB displacement is all about adding temporary snap points for external decorations, not to create odd-looking hulls. Now, to answer the first question, let's have a look inside by adding some windows and a landing bay. As you probably would expect, the overlapping HABs protrudes into one another, thereby making them unfit as hulls in a finalized ship build. Notice that you even can't look through the windows at the end of the HABs, due to overlapping. Let's have a quick peek through a landing bay. This is certainly not usable as a ship hull. Then why all the trouble doing this in the first place? Well, let me show you a few applications by rebuilding some parts of the UN-42 Thunderbird. Let's start by recreating the front of the Thunderbird by removing excess parts and in adding a few more HABs to the front of the ship. Notice how this shape almost resembles the shape we want in order to place 4 speed bird nacelles as part of the ship. This is the basic shape I want my hull to have. Now let's create the front of the Thunderbird, using the diagonal displacement technique. Let's use a cargo link instead of the cargo capsule we used in the previous video, just to show you don't have to use the same parts I'll use. As long as the parts have the same build properties, they are interchangeable. Since the HAB we just placed sits vertically centered between the two hull HABs, we have to lower it half a HAB. Let's use the vertical displacement technique to do so. Just like that. Now the HAB is overlapping the main hull. In this particular case, we don't want that. Let's move it using horizontal displacement. Wrong key. Now we have the four HABs grouped together, vertically aligned with the main hull and centered along the x-axis. Great. Let's add the speed bird nacelles. Now remove the temporary HABs and recreate the main hull. Let's add the rest of the nacelles. Now look at that. A very nice looking front. Sweet. Now we could raise or lower the main hull and add more decorations to the ship, but that's up to you to experiment with. Now let's add a couple of boosters to the back of the ship. We want them vertically centered between the two lower halves so that they blend nicely into the cowlings. We can't place the booster where we want it to be, so we have to create a set of new snap points by lowering a couple of halves. We'll use the diagonal displacement technique. We have to lower it even more. This looks about right. Perfect. Let's remove the scaffolding HABs. Centered just where we want them. Now let's complete the rear end of the ship. We could have moved the boosters closer to the main hull, but that is for you to figure out. By now you have all the tools you need to do so. Let's add the missing parts of the ship in order to make it flyable. Now we need a weapon. I'll use a photon cannon. Oops. Forgot I didn't create a snap point at the front. Let's place it on top of the cockpit so that it doesn't block our view. We only need to add landing gear, then the ship is flyable. A couple of double S foils on each side would look great. Let's add them to finish off. You can only place one on each side. To have more, we need to create a set of temporary snap points. Use horizontal displacement to do so. A somewhat decent-looking ship, at least a foundation for something to be built upon. Let's make sure we don't have any overlappings. Let's add some ladders and have a look upstairs. Everything looks okay. We're done. This is all I had for now. I really hope this tutorial has clarified some of the misconceptions regarding the main purpose of HAB displacement due to my lag of information in the previous video. To sum it up, HAB displacement is all about snap points and external decorations. Bye for now. Hi again. Did you enjoy the video? I hope so. If you want to support the channel, then remember to like the video and consider subscribing. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video. Firefox out.